When people come here, they don't say, oh, it's scary, what, did something awful happen here? No, they don't say that. They say, oh my goodness, it's so peaceful here. What happened? The Jesuit missionaries, who were French, had befriended what we would call the northern tribes, who were historical enemies of the southern tribes, which is where we are, the Iroquois, which includes the Mohawk, and this was the Mohawk village. St. Isaac Jogues was a Jesuit priest who had come from France, and he had been ordained just a few months before he set sail from France to come to what they called the New World, or New France. And he had heard of the heroic labors being made by his Jesuit brothers and was very inspired by that and felt called, as soon as he was ordained, really, even before, that he was to be a missionary. And he answered that call. His companion at that time, St. René Goupil, was a layperson, but he had wanted to be a Jesuit priest, and he was turned down. The Jesuits decided that René Goupil didn't qualify, but God decided that he did. And so René came just of his own accord as a lay person who took promises within the Jesuit order to stay with the fathers and be of help to them. St. Isaac wrote that we were just approaching the gates of the village when St. René was killed. René had made the sign of the cross over a Mohawk child, and they misinterpreted that. They thought it was something evil. So the infamous black box that St. Isaac Jogues left here is a really integral part of the story. And the Mohawks, they had never seen this kind of a box because it had a lock and a key. And nobody could get into that unless you had a thin little piece of metal. And they thought it was sorcery. He said, don't worry about it. Here, I'll open it, show you what's in it. And he leaves it and goes to Montreal, brings John Leland with him to build the mission. And when they came back and were stripped and beaten and the whole thing again, what happened? 4 months ago we were fine. And there had been a crop failure and some illness. And they blamed it on an evil spirit that he left in that box. John Leland and St. Isaac were both killed right inside the village, all three by tomahawk blows. Take the saints as heroes and as examples of what really we can withstand when we turn it over to God. As St. Isaac actually wrote about, he said, I had opportunities now and then to escape from here, but I did not want to come down from this cross where my Lord has nailed me beside himself.